Hello. Welcome to JadeCon Gaming Presents The Observatory. My name is Adam.
And I'm Beth.
And we're here with more Pandemic Legacy, Season 2. Okay, so last time we ended by getting some new characters.
Yep.
So we've made our Sanitation Officer, Tink, from Neverland, 19, and with the ability to pull a city card from the discard pile and a goal of being able to search here on this city that we have not yet reached. Yeah. We'll be playing Tink today.
Yep.
We also made the captain, Love, from Kokomo. He's 52. Because it didn't say we couldn't make it from from the new Haven.
No.
I was like, why not? I mean, obviously he hasn't probably lived there all along. Probably moved there once we found it, but whatever. Guy from Haven.
Or he was a friend that we found at the New Haven that had been there.
I think it was very much abandoned when we found there.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
So we have that. And then we got, of course we lost. So we're going into late June. So we got new, 2 more things. We kept all the same rationed events. Adding in, it worked the first time to take one from the discard pile because by the time we get 6, I'm like, eh.
Right.
Yeah. And then we also are going to do the new inoculation unit. Put up to 3 infection cards from the infection discard pile into package 6. You may play this card between step 2 and 3 of an epidemic. Because we are going to try and get ourselves to start doing the inoculation. It feels like a trap.
It does feel like a trap.
It feels like it's going to come back and bite us.
But also...
But we've been being bitten.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, we're just having an unhappy time.
Yeah, we're doing poorly.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I'm having fun.
I am too. I'm just like, I know that they graded us on the last one, and I don't want to fail.
Oh, well.
But
worst case, we have to buy the game again and play through it another time.
Yeah. Oh, no.
But that's how they get you.
Yeah.
But they did at least come out with 2 different boxes for this game. So if
right.
we bought it again, we can get the other box.
Which is fun.
Yeah. And the face is like a clock.
Mm-hmm.
So like it would be the other side of the clock, whereas the first 2 games are like above it. Yeah.
But we also need to get 0.
Yeah, I think 0 is the middle. And even if we do poorly on this, we probably would do 0 before coming back and redoing this.
Yours are shuffled whenever you're ready. Mine's the much bigger stack.
Yeah. As shuffle yours for you.
Yeah, you's doing a great job, baby.
And because last time we didn't find anything new, we would still be at 8.
Yep. Twades.
Okay. But I have to. We have our
do that. Yep.
21 from June and 15 extras.
So there's 8.
Okay. That. Can't forget London. Sao Paulo. Because we need yeah. Okay. So we have supplied the grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Already have our Hulleman gather in the discard. We get our Oh, wow. Okay.
Is it bad again?
We'll see. We'll do. Let's see. So here's Baghdad has none.
Okay.
London has
Oh, no.
Washington. Okay. Hello. Jacksonville. Then Lima is here. And Lima has lockdown. If this card is in the infection discard pile, any player may discard a player card to destroy this card at any time. So, let's just put that top. 3, 4, 6, 8. Give me those back.
Sorry.
Wait, no, I figured it out. I was like, there's not enough here. It's because one of them ended up there. One of them ended up being a plague cube. That's why.
Okay.
Still at 55 city cards, so 8 epidemic cards still. Oh, here's my hand here. Tink. I am Lucy. We are hoping that I go first.
Yeah, we really need it. There it is.
There we go. Okay. Right. And then I guess also hoping you have at least 2 city cards.
Yeah, I don't know what I have yet. I'm still shuffling.
Yeah, I know. But I have rationed event airlift. Move any one pawn to any location. Get permission before moving another player's pawn. So we could do things a little different way and easier. That could actually help that.
Right.
Produce supplies.
Nice.
Washington and Tripoli. Tripoli counts as 2.
Nice.
So, yeah. It's like we might be able to do things different than our original plan.
We'll see what needs to get done. Okay. Let's see what I have. Produce supplies. Atlanta. Produce supplies. Buenos Aires. So, yes, just 2.
Yep. Okay.
Let's produce supplies.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My turn.
Yep.
Done everything, right? Everything's done. Everything's ready. Gulp. Okay, here we go. So I was obviously going to take my cubes.
Mm-hmm.
That's free. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. 1. There's 2 Lagos in there. Inoculate, free action, take a player card or an infection card matching your current city from the discard pile, put it in package 6.
Yeah, 2 Lagos. You want one?
I'm going to I'm going to do that. It's a free action. I'm going to do it twice.
Twice. Lagos is out.
Yeah, there's still 1 more in there, but this is going in package 6.
And there's 2 Londons too, so I might do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So 1, 2. For 3, I'm going to pay 2 cubes
And make a supply line.
to do establish supply line.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's the one.
Oh.
It's been a while since we've gotten to do that, since we weren't necessarily prioritizing it. Just go here, establish supply line. When you connect the city to the grid with the supply line, take the matching city cards from the reserve and put them into the player discard pile. Pick matching infection cards and put them in the game end area. Here, and that is Johannesburg. So
2.
these ones
Go here.
here.
I think you like them.
These ones. Oh, look at all of that silver on that.
Yeah.
It's here. So 1, 2, make the line 4.
4. Yep, you got to be there.
What is Lena saying?
Lockdown. If this card is in the infection discard pile, any player may discard a player card to destroy this card at any time.
Do I want to discard Washington or produce supplies?
Let me do a produce supplies.
Yeah, you discard as produce supplies?
Yeah.
Sure. So discard that, and then this one with lockdown, destroy, which means that this goes underneath all these boxes. It is just gone.
Gone. Okay.
So I get this in the hand, and we increase this.
We've got 2 Londons in here, a Washington, a Sao Paulo, and a Jacksonville.
And a whole bunch of...
Holloman. Oh, and a Baghdad. Sorry. It was blending with a Holloman.
Istanbul.
Okay.
So those. You got it. Okay.
Yeah, I can do it. Really to have an epidemic.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that didn't shuffle well.
I mean...
I'm trying to put them all on the bottom.
Yeah, you start with them on the bottom and you shuffle. If it got to the top, you did shuffle quite a bit.
But not in a way that's beneficial to us.
Well, shuffling is supposed to be random.
Oh. Okay, here's your 2 cards.
Holloman. So not an infection draw. London.
Fuck. Wait. Oh, because, yeah, it would have been the next.
Yep. So, Washington. 1. Sao Paulo. It's 2.
So I guess we can't remove London then because I can't go there and then leave without getting an exposure.
Correct.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
London is what it is.
But if we get the one event, we can remove it.
Correct.
Okay.
But, I mean, I think the Holloman being there is going to reduce the...
Thing anyways, yeah.
but
you're right.
and together it's fine.
You're right. Okay. But it would prevent, if we move it from here, it would prevent it from lowering that. Like, because then we wouldn't put more cubes on there.
Correct.
So that would be the reason to do it still.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, if we could deliver there.
Yeah.
So first, I think you pick up your cubes.
I'm picking up my cubes, yes. 1. 1. Then I guess I'm going to...
So, all right, we have a couple options. Because I can move you.
Can move me.
Yeah. So you're definitely going to do... For your first action, you're going to get that card, right?
I can do it now? Oh, yeah. As a free action, discard 2 player cards to take a... Oh, yeah. So
Great.
discarding these 2.
Yep.
To get Johannesburg.
Okay. All right. So
1.
you have that.
Yeah.
So.
No actions have been taken yet.
No, correct. Options. Because you need to... If we do it with the satellite tower method, you would need to be on blue.
Yes.
So, I could get you to Washington without an action. You would be able to build your satellite, which then would let you transmit to me, and then you could also deliver your other cube.
Yeah, that probably sounds best.
Or...
Washington's in here, though.
Or, it's not great because it kind of abandons a lot of the stuff going on up here a little bit. I could just fly you down there and you could get it this turn. You could search it this turn. Like, literally, I could use my airlift.
Oh.
You could have literally be your first action be searching it. You could use, and on your way maybe up towards August, you can draw another line. You could...
Yes.
We could
do that. I also like the idea of being somewhere in, like, Denver or Chicago to maybe connect San Fran.
Okay.
Is that an intriguing thing to you?
Sure. So do you want to move to Washington to try and throw a thing on there, or?
Yeah, I'll move to Washington to throw a thing on there.
Okay.
So
we will. Let me make sure.
1,
2, build, transmit. Then you wouldn't have space to send because it's only saving one action, but in order to make sure you can both set the thing down and transmit it.
Okay. Well, I feel like it's a waste of your card. Then I was trying to not waste the card. Washington isn't going to be coming up right away.
Okay.
There was only one in there. Let me just go 1 to New York. 1. And then build the thing there.
Satellite tower here?
Yep, 2.
Okay.
3, transmit to you. And then
and then you could do that, or you could produce the supplies from safety of New York.
I'm a make a supply.
Yep. Okay. And draw some cards.
Okay. Chicago. Sao Paulo.
Infect some cities.
Istanbul. Yeah. London.
My turn. Well, the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to search Johannesburg.
Yes. Also, it's so satisfying to do it with tape. Yeah, try and rub pretty good. It's like magic, isn't it?
Just remembering the nightmare that was the first game.
Yes.
This game's nightmare is definitely the stickers peeling up.
Yes.
But
I'll take it.
And I've started to try certain areas where maybe holding them down with tape. It's a risk because we won't be able to do lines over that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Search. You found Jade Laboratory.
Yes.
Mostly abandoned. There is one holdout who offered to join us. Jade was set up to be a production facility to create vast doses of a cure. If one had been found, the equipment is still functional. They would need a supply center and a sample to start production. Open the following doors if you haven't done so already.
Okay, I can't get that sticker off. Where are the following doors?
46 and 20.
46 and 20 has already been opened. Not 46, though. That's interesting. Oh, gosh.
Jade. When you find a lab, check its box and gain its ability. Jade. Remove a maximum of 1 supply cube during step 2 of each epidemic card. And I'm guessing...
Scientist. Character.
Oh, okay.
We already had 20 opened.
Okay.
So this was 46.
Crazy.
I don't know what 20 was, but it was already opened.
Okay. Immediately create this character using the stickers below and add it to the pool of characters. Scientist. Once on your turn, as a free action, destroy an infection card in the discard pile matching your current city. Destroy. Home Johannesburg, age 35.
Okay.
Okay. We can write her out later, but yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that was my first action.
Yep.
You have this. Okay, great.
If you make...
Okay.
Well, if I don't know if you're going to go back that way. I don't know if you're going to fly somewhere, but I don't know if you want to connect another city. You only have 1 supply cube to connect another city.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have, at least have to make. So you've done 1. make for 2, draw the supply line, and then go somewhere. You don't have to pop into that city, but then it gives us another thing.
Yeah, I couldn't with that view. I can't. I have to have at least 2 to go somewhere, preferably 3, but at least 2. I guess we got rid of Lagos, but because
we also have your airlift.
Oh,
that's why I was like,
okay.
Yeah. I kind of wanted you to have it because you're kind of abandoning yourself down there and it's kind of hard to get out. You're in not safe territory.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, this is not going to get plague cubes on it right now. They are here.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I am safe where I am.
Right.
But yeah.
So I don't know if you want to make a supply, draw a line to one of them, get another one in there. We don't have to. It's an option. But it could give me more things to I don't know if you want me to try and draw you more things and you can do more
but that
searches.
means going back over there.
Also increase the search. You did that. Great. Good job. So yeah. I don't know what you were thinking, so that was just
I'd forgotten about my airlift, and so I'm now reconsidering some things from that.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm thinking for this, we probably went this line here, 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 and then across that way.
Yeah.
As opposed to across this way, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. As far as like the eventual goal.
Yeah. I think you could also, in theory, connect Khartoum to Lagos if you wanted to do that as well at some point, but instead of Kinshasa.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we want to actually go because essentially we get relatively few outbreaks.
Right.
Like things like London is a little scary right now, but in general, they don't get a ton of them. But hollow men are, if you cut through here, you get an exposure.
Right.
No cutting through.
Mm-mm.
Plague rats you can cut through. Mm-hmm. Plague cubes you can cut through.
Right.
Hollow men are blocking, so you want multiple paths.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
okay.
I've made a decision.
Okay.
For my second.
First, you've not done it. Oh, second. Yeah, you searched.
So second. Well, no, actually, because that's not a thing.
You're right.
I can fly anywhere. I will fly to Sao Paulo.
Mm-hmm.
I will. So this is my second. Is produce supplies.
Yep.
And fill it up to 8. And I will leave like 3 of them there. Take the others. Mm-hmm. So that's 2 that have been done because taking those is also not one. I have 2 more. 3. 4. Connecting Santiago.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Just because I'm like, if I connect these, that is harder right now for us to
get to
if you do your special thing.
Nice.
Connect 2 new cities to the grid. Check. These ones have been around for a while.
Yeah, that's also... No, you're right.
This goes here. There. We added 3 new cards to the player deck. So right now, We're at 58. So we're going to be at 9 epidemics at the bottom of it. If we get it up to 62 by discovering a few other places, then we can push it to the other end. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to draw 2 of these. Oh, in Buenos Aires still. And that was all 4, right? Doop, 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 doop. Yeah. Produce supplies and ration event. Put up to 3 infection cards from the infection discard pile into package 6.
Do you want to do Londons?
You may play this card between step 2 and 3 of an epidemic. Are both Londons in there?
Yes. I mean, obviously, I think there might be a third London in general in here, but the 2 that we started with are definitely in here right now.
Yeah.
As an option.
Yep.
Whenever we get to it. All right.
I'm not discarding and such, so I can wait because I still only have 6.
Yep. No, I agree.
Jacksonville.
My turn. I want to do. Okay, I'm gonna go 1 to Washington. What you looking at, baby?
I am looking up Hollow and Gather cards.
Okay. I guess I paused then.
You can keep doing things.
I can't reach myself on the board.
Where are you going?
Washington. I'm gonna put cube there. And then I was gonna go Jacksonville and put cube there. And then I'm doing my free thing.
Okay.
Okay.
And keep drawing. Okay. So, looking up rules clarifications through Board Game Geek, it looks like the idea is that we have been making it harder on ourselves. The Hollow Men Gather card doesn't count, but it's supposed to count the one that follows it. Because that way each city card counts and you put that many objects down.
Oh, okay.
So if it's multiple Hollow Men Gather in a row, they just, none of them count. You just go until you get a city card. Manage is you have as many interaction with a city as the infection rate. Infection rate 2 equals 2 Hallman, or 1 Hallman, 1 infection, or 2 infections. The more I was just looking at man, this gets hard. This stacks, which also is part of why we lost last time. But yeah, oh, did you get Los Angeles?
Yeah.
You just drew it?
Yeah, I just drew it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm really excited about that one. Okay, and I got Frankfurt. I've not done this part yet. So now that we know that rule, I drew a Hollow Man. So this one counts. I drew another Hollow Man.
Great. That's good. 2 of them for 1 Hollow Man.
I drew a third Hollow Man. So...
What is this?
Frankfurt.
So put it on top of those Hollow Men. They're all going to go in there. So Frankfurt gets a Hollow Man. That's 1 draw.
All right.
Because 1 thing went down.
Washington. Is Washington also a Hollow Man? Because I've drawn...
Nope. Keep this one. It's a normal one, because it's not.
Oh,
so those are all in... Yeah, those still all go into that discard.
All right. There's also 2 Washingtons in here. Okay. Your turn.
My turn. Options. You have any cubes?
0, yeah.
I think 1, 2. 3, 4, 4. Collect all. 2, 3, 4. I will come to you so that because it's also free action to transfer. So that way, I'm just getting them where you can have some for as you go.
You don't want to transfer them to me now. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter.
How many do you want?
I don't know. We just don't. I always can think about it on the next turn. I don't know.
Denver. Destroy up to 3 copies of a specific city in the infection discard pile.
Unrationed.
Unrationed, but what do we got in there right now?
2 Londons and 2 Washingtons, and I don't think there's 3 of anything.
So we can get one of them down to 2. And I'm thinking to minimize chance of outbreak, because we can't go there to do anything about it, I'm going to use my unrationed event to destroy 2 Londons.
Yeah.
So they're not in package 3.
They're 6.
Or package 6. They're gone. We've used an unrationed event. That's also out of there.
Yep.
Okay. But now there's only 1 London in the deck. And I will hold on to the rationed event still.
Yeah, I agree. All right. You drew those cards. Have you drawn these yet?
I have not. If it's London, I'll be so angry. Paris, which we cannot get to protect. Sao Paulo.
Oh, no. What's there? Okay.
No, I can do it between 2 and 3, so it might be protect whatever has a cube removed.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm thinking a good one right now would be get rid of Paris and Washington, because it's up to 3 to the package.
Yeah.
But we can wait on that.
Yep.
So that was 2 of those, and that makes it your turn?
Mm-hmm.
How many of these cubes would you like?
How many you got?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'll take 6.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, I got 6 cubes.
You can 1, 2, 3 search. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3 search.
Yeah.
Because my other choice was to, like, loop around and, like, discard it and then, like, try and bring it back. But, yeah, no. Never mind. So 2. So that's 3.
Search.
And
So
then search.
1 for search. And
Do we want to search the land or search the sea?
are they the same size box?
Yes.
The sea?
Okay.
I kind of think next turn you're gonna
Do the other one.
do the other one.
Yep. That's the plan. This is opening things. Things we might have already opened, though. Alright. We have learned the location of a lost haven. We have not yet accessed it. Open 60 and add it to the board. If you have already opened 60, gain 1 action. I'm going to search the top one. Because I think we've already opened 60.
Yeah, double check because presumably that's Kokomo.
Yep, 60.
Okay. Well then, good thing you did that first. It meant, yeah, it's...
Now I'm searching the land with my regained action.
I can get you more if needed. It ripped.
Yeah, I
That
saw.
way you've completed more than 2 searches now. So we haven't added any new supply centers.
Nope. I think I'm getting supply cubes from the reserve. That was what this will be. Okay. Sorry, there was tangling sore. Search the land. Found old shipping containers. They contained old but surprisingly effective supplies. Take 4 supply cubes from the reserve and add them to the stockpile. So I don't get them, but that's fine. Alright. Los Angeles is still one that I have in my hand. And those are all my things. Those 4 actions, 3 to get over there, 1 to search. So I'm done.
What does the guy in Frankfurt let you do?
As a free action, you may take supply cubes from an adjacent location and place them onto your location if you have this card in your hand.
Okay. Not necessarily needed, but yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Draw.
Epidemic.
Epidemic.
And I got assemble.
Not Constantinople?
Not Constantinople, no.
So increase.
Increase.
Infect.
Infect, which is Washington.
Great.
Which is 0.
And I have my rationed event.
Oh, yeah.
How many Washingtons are in there right now?
I believe it's 3. Washington.
So it's kind of abandoning Paris.
It is abandoning Paris.
But they all go into box 6. Yep. So, yeah. Box 6 went from empty to 5. And hopefully you managed to draw 4 Holloman in a row. And then Paris. Since we can't cut through there anyways.
Yeah. Might as well put all on it. You ready?
Yep.
Jacksonville.
Where's Jacksonville?
Where you are.
Okay.
Baghdad. Another cube.
And my turn.
Yep.
Okay.
And you get you Frankfurt.
3, yeah. So 1. You'd basically have to go to like New York to do it, or build another.
Oh yeah. Thing.
Yeah. So I have 3 more actions. fly here 3. No, before that, whatever. Yeah, fly there 3. And then put in 2 cubes to make a radio tower.
Alright.
Because that's going to be how I can send you, like, AAA if needed. Or you come here and send it. But it's also a place we can just fly to as far as moving, either you move Istanbul to me or I'm...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Yep.
AAA and produce supplies. 2, 3. If I get one more black, then I can...
Alright.
Yeah. And then I get 2 of these. Frankfurt gets another.
Holloman.
Man. Apollo. This is a cube.
My turn?
Yes.
Alright. 1 to Kokomo. 2 to you. 3 to do the Frankfurt thing. Oh, no. Istanbul thing.
Yeah, you'd have to go to New York. If you'd rather get me Frankfurt, you can, but...
No. Istanbul.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess I'm going to get rid of one of my produced supplies.
Yeah, no. Do that one first.
Mm-hmm.
You're just, like, in the area to build one. You can put it on Istanbul or something to try and protect it.
Istanbul or Baghdad, yeah.
Yeah. So 3, right? Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
4 to Sao Paulo.
You're heading towards Santiago?
Yeah. You knew it. Okay. Draw. Cairo. Paris.
With
Sao Paulo. Istanbul.
my turn.
Yeah.
Number of Istanbul and number of Baghdad that's in that.
1 Istanbul, 1 Baghdad. 2 Sao Paulos. Honestly, I should remove those on my turn because I'm in Sao Paulo.
Mm-hmm.
So, if, they don't get put into...
Mm-hmm. Or you can just drop some cubes. Sao Paulo's not a terrible place for things to go bad because it can't go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I can freely take these, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and if you want to produce more there, 6 are produced there. You don't have to. You can also fly somewhere else. So.
Yeah, I don't want to do that quite. I'll take 1. I already have one. I'm not worried about... Yes, no, I will take 1. Okay. And there's 1 Istanbul in there, right?
Yep.
So move is 1. Tripoli counts as 2. Architect only needs 4. So 2 is build this here.
Mm-hmm.
3 is drop those.
Mm-hmm.
4 is move back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. 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 I like it.
Yeah.
Cool.
What in London? I now have enough blues for a thing. So gotta
Cool.
figure out where I'm doing that for blue, but okay.
Can't do it in London. It would be nice though.
Man, is that tempting?
What?
To do it in London.
Yeah.
It's not that I can't.
You would just get an exposure.
I would just get an exposure.
You risk it. Lucy's pretty strong.
And that's really only if I leave there. Right?
Right.
Well, no, if I also start my next turn there, because it also has plague cubes.
Yep.
Okay, anyways, what are we doing? Paris. Pull them together. Oh, good. Oh, good. Tyrell.
Oh. Sounds like you're getting one anyways. Or you just stay there for forever.
I mean, really, we're kind of close.
Yeah.
I might.
Yeah. But I can't build another supply center. My turn.
Your turn. We got to probably. I mean, unless you have anything else you can do special. I mean, you can.
What do you want me to do?
Because aren't you gonna try and search Santiago?
Yeah. I was also thinking to maybe. Okay, well, I should put some cubes on Sao Paulo. So I put some cubes on Sao Paulo. Oh, that's an action.
You could use your produce supplies to put cubes there, and just leave some, because that's 1, 2, 3, and then search.
Yeah, I was also considering the draw supply line, but I guess that's still
Where were you gonna draw?
to Santiago.
Yeah. So 1 produce, 2 move is 3, and then search.
Yeah.
Same number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
But
do
yeah,
that.
probably do your produce supplies.
Produce supplies.
4, 3, 4. You're taking what?
I'll take 3. I've still got 6. So leave like 5 there.
Okay, and then you're gonna turn 2 in.
Yeah, turn 2 in.
Center to center, but there is a queer line from center to center. I'm just going to offset it a bit because of the sticker. One, 2, 3,
4. Ooh. Okay. Search. This is a town haunted by despair. A surge of refugees overwhelmed the city's resources. The locals have not done well. Plague is rampant. Must not stay. Open 50 if you've not already done so. Mark Santiago as infested. We have done so as 50. So 50 was probably that sticker. Yeah. Yes. This was 50.
So that's your last one, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Tink's getting exposed.
Only if you start your turn.
Only if I start my turn. We might die before then.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Yep.
Lagos. One Quiet Night.
Okay.
We don't have to use it.
I mean, it's.
You just draw, see what happens, or you want to use it? and you definitely get a turn. This could end right now if I have to put 1 cube out.
Yeah, I know.
So you can't leave.
Okay. Let's draw, because we're at the point where if we're getting kind of close to being able to get enough to maybe win.
Right.
But I'm going to have to draw at the end of my turn. I don't want to get the exposure for doing a thing on my turn and then lose immediately afterwards.
Okay.
So maybe use it after my turn kind of thing. So let's draw now to see if it just...
Let's draw my turn. Istanbul has supplies now. Moscow has supplies. Fine.
Okay.
So you do get your turn.
I do get my turn.
You have a produce supplies. If I at the very, because I think you have 2 on there.
Yeah.
At the very least, you could produce supplies there. You could draw a line to Khartoum and connect another city. And then I say you just fly out of there and take the exposure.
Yeah, I mean, I could draw a line to Artusa as well.
Yeah, sea route to Artusa. So you could stay there, but also it's better to, you need to get to blue to build a supply center.
Yeah.
So maybe you just embrace it. You don't even make the line to Khartoum.
Yeah, I'm like, if I'm going to do a thing...
You just go 1 to Neverland.
Just look through all the action thing.
It's too sleepy. I need more coffee. Oh, well.
Where do I want to put it?
Washington and New York are always a good little one-time boost.
I mean, those are different. Like, Washington is out. It's no longer a
you're right.
concern.
Chicago and Denver help us to get over there better. San Francisco.
Yeah, okay. So I will... 1.
Get exposure first.
Your character gets exposed when your pawn leaves a location containing 1 or more Holloman figures. I hate this.
Do you just want to use tape? I mean, I know I did. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not the silver that I hate. It's having to scratch that off and get the scar. Yeah. Okay. So I've done 1. Help me keep track of that. Because I now have to choose a scar.
Yeah. And this always takes a hot minute. Because you don't want any of them. like, why is it always this area, you guys? It's always the bad area.
Mm-hmm.
What you thinking?
I'm going to read the other ones, but I think I got it.
Oh my gosh. That's why I'm sleeping.
I'm going to be have xenophobia. You need one extra city card of the same color to do the recon action.
So she's just not very good at reconning. It's fine. Ringo's great at it.
Yeah. That's what makes them such a perfect
Good
couple.
They're such a good couple. Where he's strong, she's weak.
Okay. So that was one.
Where he's decent, she's just better. It's because he can use 4
2,
cards.
3.
You just need 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if there's a reason to keep one, and I don't think that it matters.
Like you might be able to do a thing if you have Denver, but I'm not sure.
Anyway, so I need 4 of them. So there's 4 blue. Build that. Take this up by 1.
Four. Drawn cards.
Yeah.
See what you get. What's
Lagos,
yours?
and then,
Unrationed.
oh.
What is it?
Place a character ability worth 2 or less on a character currently in play. You may place this ability over a scar.
That's pretty solid. I don't know.
Also, Lagos counts as 3.
Okay.
Lagos is there.
No, I got this. You. Yeah, no, I got. You have it.
I have it, not you.
No, I just need to get you 1, and I'm on yellow, and you're anywhere.
Yeah, and then I had 1, 2. So that goes that.
You don't. What? You don't need to get over to Lagos.
Oh yeah, I could.
There's
Los
one
Angeles.
right there, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
We need 2 more turns.
Okay.
Quiet
so
night.
I'm sorry. Yeah, quiet night.
Quiet
Let's
night. Nope.
Try and buy us the time if we can.
Try and buy us the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I am going to look at my options for potential upgrade.
One, I am building a thing.
Satellite?
Yep. 2, I give you Lagos. We just put something else. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because it's in there.
Oh, if I start my turn there...
Yeah, you do have to...
Scratch off?
Yep. Did you get a scar?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if you did, we could take one of the really bad ones and cover it up.
Yeah.
So I was almost...
Yeah. Okay, so... Started my turn in a rat city. Got an exposure. No scars, though. Built the thing. 1. Sent you the thing. 2. Isn't there like a... Key route. Okay. Two. How do you feel about me drawing a line to Lima?
You can't. There's water in the way.
Oh, there is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this sticks out in between it, so the centers don't actually connect.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then never mind. 2, 3 to Sao Paulo. 4, 2. I don't know what else to do. Oh, you didn't really care about me removing Sao Paulo ones.
No, because if Sao Paulo ends up with issues, it's not really a problem. Sao Paulo is actually a good one to end up with bad stuff happening to, because of how secure it is.
Alright. Then...
Was Buenos Aires in there?
I don't believe so. I think we've had a Jacksonville, Moscow, Istanbul, Cairo, Holloman, Paris, Istanbul, Sao Paulo, Frankfurt, Baghdad. None of them I can get to. Put me on Atlantis.
Draw.
St. Petersburg. We need to search there.
Oh well.
If only we could get to it. Buenos Aires.
I mean, we could draw a line to it.
Oh, okay.
But
Maybe
really,
day.
we just need to survive right now.
Yeah.
And you have to draw 2 infection cards and not have a plague cube get placed.
Ready? Cairo is strong. Tripoli is strong.
Okay. So, we're going to win.
We're going to win.
I can use my unrationed event if we would like. I'm just going to read through all the options so that you know. So, we could alter... Now, unrationed event gets to happen one time. Mm-hmm. Her scar is not that bad.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm wondering. Like, I don't know if we want to use it on her right now.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that, like, I wish you would have drawn it sooner because you picked a not so bad
Yeah,
scar.
I could have grabbed one of the worst ones.
Right.
Covered it right up. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
No, it kind of sucks.
But with the order, that was right the way to do it.
Yep. Nope. You're fine.
So. Options here. Coordinator is a free action. Move upon to your location if it is an adjacent location. Which essentially could be used if you start at one place to move, like, you move, I move again, pull someone along. Because it's a free action, so you could keep thinking, no, come along. So, not terrible. Broker, as an action, discard a city card to take a card of the same color from the player discard pile.
Swap them out.
Yeah, it's a little better than, well, it has to be the same color, but it's 1 for 1.
Right.
So, alternate. Runner. As an action, discard a city card while in a haven or supply center to move to any location on the grid.
That's nice.
That can jump some spots.
Yeah.
Record keeper. Increase your hand limit by 1 card. Smuggler. As an action, discard a city card to take a supply cube from the reserve and put it in the city matching the card. So that's able to throw a card into an area we can't get to. It's still discarding. Now, there are 2 that we were thinking of putting on probably someone else. Lookout. To To do the search action, you may take the city card matching your current city from the discard pile, add it to your hand, then search it once. And Foreman, when doing the establish supply line action, spend 1 fewer supply cube. If we want to keep powering up and making Lucy the best, which is risky having one person be the best, because we were going to make someone else have those.
Yeah, I don't want to put either of those on Lucy.
If we want to assume that we're actually... Because we could end up with more recon. Some of this could put in a sticker that adds recon again.
Right.
So we could still cover this. We could... Do we want to make her the person that does that?
Tink?
Yeah. Or do we just want to wait and not use the event?
Oh, I don't...
Because it doesn't have to cover up a scar.
Oh, then I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to just not bother covering it because it's a not bad thing and we'll just leave it in the deck?
Yeah.
And hope we get it again when we need it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You got a 1 to Los Angeles.
Yeah. Which is an option. Because wherever we do, it's going to go up by 1.
Right.
So...
You'd also go 1, 2 to Santiago and do it there. Santiago has 1.
Oh. Yes. Thank you. Because I'm trying to think, like, okay, do we want here? Which one of these do we want to get up to? But yes, so 1, 2...
3.
Infrastructure counts as 3. Lagos, architect only needs 4. Build that there. We're up to 3. And we win. Good catch. Good catch. Because I was trying to think, which one do we want to get up to?
3.
3.
Which is nice, but also getting the ones up to 2 is better.
So we connected 2 new cities to the grid. We were at 22, so we're up to 24.
Yep.
So not quite enough.
And Mexico is still...
Yeah. Oh, well.
Well, Mexico you couldn't have put a supply center on anyway. The only action that you can do in there is
Correct.
the drive ferry.
No, I mean, if we did... yeah, no.
What were you thinking? If you would have...
If I'd have drawn a line like to San Francisco...
Oh, no, I was looking at trying to do that, and it just wasn't...
Yeah.
It wasn't happening. We were ending, so it's fine.
Let's see.
It's more important that we won the month.
Yeah. Okay, so adjusting populations is the first step here. Okay, so Denver goes up to 4.
Denver goes up to 4. Good job, Denver. Proud of you.
Santiago goes up to 2.
Do you want to leave the supply thing on Denver? Do we want to make Denver a permanent one?
So I move it off, but we can remember Denver. Denver's one.
I like to forget them, though, is what happens. It literally can't go higher.
A dice there.
Okay.
Yeah. So Apollo can't go higher.
No, that one can.
Cairo has both,
Neutral.
so it neutrals.
Istanbul is
neutrals.
Be 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 that go
points.
down to 1.
But we have, how many cities you said we have? 24?
Yes.
So, well, really 23, because Mexico State doesn't count.
Correct, but it's still in the same group. Yeah.
Yeah. So, so we get 5 and we get 6. So we get 6. So we could do all 4.
And right now they're at...
Is it 3 points?
1.
It is 3 points. So we could leave. We could abandon 1 and let it go down 1.
Yeah, but anyways, right now they're all at 1 for figuring out the rest of things.
Yes.
So we'll sticker based on what we choose to do.
But it does mean nothing's at 0, so we don't have to go.
Yes, exactly.
And
That's all we need to really be figuring out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like... What did we...
What?
And 2 of London are now gone.
Yeah.
Draw this card and read the other side. That's setup of July because this is our late. So we don't have anything in the Legacy deck. Okay. Game end area.
So those 2 cards are going to go in
3 will go in here. And we have not lost 4 games in a row.
No, screw you.
Okay. So we have 6 points.
We have 6 points. It is 3 to build a research station.
So I'm going to say 5 points for 3. And so there's that. Do we want to make Denver a permanent research station, let London go down to 1?
I'm good with that.
You want to do that?
I'm good with that because there was less London in there. We got 2 of the 3 removed. I think it's
and
good for us.
And you want Denver because you want to get to San Francisco.
Yes! Don't know what's in San Francisco, but I want it.
Okay, and then London gets a 1 sticker.
Yeah.
We'll come back for you, London.
Yeah.
Could have done that too, but yeah.
What?
Because we can permanency these too.
Oh,
it's
that
also
would be
3.
yeah.
Okay.
We actually set up a whole bunch of them this time.
Yeah. Well, it
was.
We got
useful.
Johannesburg. We got Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm excited.
All right. Yeah. Fun. Okay. So we get to move on to the next month as victors. Join us next time for that. Bye.